Stop everything. Right now. Take a deep breath and still your heart, because this is not just another video. This is a divine message, crafted for you, spoken directly into your soul. You didn't find this by accident. Heaven led you here. There's something you need to hear, something that will shift your spirit and realign your destiny. Listen closely, for I, the Lord your God, am speaking. My child, I see you. I see the weight on your shoulders, the tears you've wiped away when no one was watching. I've heard your silent prayers, the ones you whisper before falling asleep, the ones you're not even sure I hear anymore. But I do. Every word, every sigh, every tear. I've never left you. Not for a moment. Even when you felt forgotten, even when the silence was loud, I was there. Closer than your next heartbeat. You've been asking for direction, for a sign that I'm still near, that I still have a plan. This is that sign. Stop questioning your worth. Stop doubting your purpose. You are not lost. You are being led. You are not abandoned. You are being guided. I've written your story long before the world began, and no force, no failure, no fear can erase what I've ordained. Trust me with your soul. That's what I'm asking today, not just with your dreams or your desires, but with the deepest parts of who you are. The parts that hurt, the parts that doubt, the parts that feel unworthy. Hand them to me. Let go of the control you've been clinging to, because I can do more in one moment of surrender than you can do in a lifetime of striving. You've tried to fix it on your own. You've tried to carry it all. But my child, that's not your burden to bear. Lay it down at my feet. Let me fight for you. You see, the battle you're in isn't just physical, it's spiritual. The enemy has been whispering lies, trying to convince you that you're forgotten, that you've failed, that it's too late. But I'm breaking those lies right now. You are not forgotten. You are chosen. You are loved. You are mine. I formed you with purpose, filled you with destiny, and I've placed inside you a light that no darkness can extinguish. The fact that you're still standing after everything you've been through is proof of my hand upon your life. You think I don't see the sleepless nights, the overthinking, the worry about the future. I see it all. I see the anxiety that grips your chest, the fear that things won't get better. But hear me. You don't need to fear what's ahead, because I'm already there. I go before you to make the crooked paths straight. I stand beside you to steady your steps. I walk behind you to catch you when you fall. You are surrounded by my presence, wrapped in my grace, covered by my love. If this is speaking to you, comment 777 right now. That number isn't magic. It's faith. It's agreement. It's your declaration that you're choosing to believe me again. Because I'm doing something in your life that eyes haven't seen and ears haven't heard. I'm aligning opportunities, opening doors, healing wounds, restoring what was stolen. You may not see it yet, but it's already in motion. Heaven is moving on your behalf. You've been praying for a breakthrough, and I hear you. Financial freedom, healing, peace, these are not far from you. You've been standing at the edge of breakthrough, wondering when it will come. My child, it's coming now. Not in the way you expect, not always in the timing you hope, but in the way that's best for your soul. I'm not just changing your circumstances, I'm transforming your heart, because when you trust me with your soul, every other part of your life aligns. I know you've felt overlooked. You've watched others succeed while you've waited. But what I'm building in you is stronger than quick success. It's eternal. I'm teaching you to walk by faith, not by sight. I'm teaching you to depend on me when nothing makes sense. Because when the blessing comes, and it will, you'll know it wasn't luck, it was me. You'll know that every delay, every closed door, every detour was divine protection, not rejection. Stop comparing your story to others. You don't need to compete when I've written a destiny only you can fulfill. What's meant for you cannot miss you. What I've prepared is tailor-made for your soul. So trust me, even when it hurts, even when it's silent, even when the path is unclear, your surrender is your breakthrough. Your faith is your weapon. Your obedience is your key. If you believe this, hit that like button right now. Let heaven see your faith in action. You're not just watching a video, you're participating in a divine moment. Every act of faith you take, no matter how small, shifts something in the spiritual realm. I'm not limited by your situation. I'm the God who brings water from the rock, who calls light out of darkness, who brings life from what was dead. And I can do the same for you. You've been asking me, why does it hurt so much? And why does it feel like you're so far away? My child, pain is not punishment, it's preparation. I'm using the pressure to refine you, to purify your heart, to make you ready for the blessing that's on its way. You've prayed for strength, and I've given you situations that made you stronger. You've asked for faith, and I've given you moments where faith was your only option. You've asked for peace, and I've drawn you closer to me, because true peace isn't found in the absence of storms, but in my presence within them. So breathe. You're not behind. You're not forgotten. You're right where I need you to be. You are stepping into a new chapter, a chapter of restoration, of healing, of divine provision. The things that once broke you will soon bless you. The wounds that once hurt you will soon heal others. The prayers that felt unanswered are being fulfilled in ways you can't yet see. Trust me with your soul and watch how I turn everything for your good. Don't let fear speak louder than faith. Don't let the noise of the world drown out my voice. My sheep know my voice, and you, yes you, have heard it tonight. This is your confirmation. You're not crazy for still believing. You're not foolish for holding on. You're faithful, and your faith is about to be rewarded. I'm aligning divine connections, restoring opportunities, and bringing clarity to your next steps. Stop everything and listen. The doors that were once closed are about to open. The favor that was once delayed is being released. The opportunities that were hidden are about to appear. You don't have to force it. You don't have to chase it. When it's time, I'll make it happen. When it's right, I'll reveal it. When you're ready, I'll release it. Until then, trust me. Rest in me. I'm working even when you can't see it. Comment 777 if you feel this truth burning in your heart. Because this is not just a message. It's a movement. It's a shift in the atmosphere. Every Amen, every Yes, Lord, every word of agreement sends ripples through the heavens. Angels respond to faith. Heaven responds to trust. And I'm responding to you right now. I see the battles no one knows about. The fight to stay hopeful when everything seems hopeless. The struggle to stay kind when others hurt you. The choice to keep believing when it would be easier to give up. Those quiet victories, they matter to me. They move my heart. Every time you choose forgiveness over bitterness, love over hate, faith over fear, you reflect me. You look like your father, and that's why the enemy fears you. He's tried to distract you, discourage you, make you doubt who you are. But you're about to see why he fought so hard, because what's coming next is breakthrough. The kind of breakthrough that shifts your reality, heals your heart, and fulfills my promises. The kind that makes people say, only God could have done this. Don't be afraid of what's ending. Some doors must close to make room for the new. Some people must leave so the right ones can enter. Some chapters must finish so your purpose can unfold. You've been holding on to things I'm asking you to release. Let them go, my child. Trust me with your soul. You can't receive new blessings with clenched fists. Open your hands, open your heart, open your faith. I'm about to fill them with more than you imagined. If you're still here, it's because this word was meant for you. You're not here by accident. You're here by assignment. The same God who led you to this moment is leading you into a future filled with peace, purpose, and promise. Don't scroll away. Stay close. I have more to say. You've wondered if I still hear you, if I still care, if I still have a plan after everything that's fallen apart. Listen closely. I never stopped caring. I never stopped listening. I never stopped working behind the scenes. Every delay had a reason. Every disappointment had a lesson. Every heartbreak had a purpose. You see, I wasn't denying you. I was developing you. I wasn't ignoring you. I was preparing you. Because where I'm taking you, your old mindset can't follow. The pain you've endured has been the soil where I've planted your strength, your wisdom, your faith. You thought you were breaking, but you were blooming. I know there are moments when you feel like giving up, when the weight feels too heavy, when the silence feels endless. But I need you to remember, gold is refined by fire. Diamonds are formed under pressure. Greatness is born through struggle. You've been through the fire, and though it burned, it didn't destroy you. It purified you. It burned away the doubts, the fear, the need for validation. What's left is the real you, the one I created, strong, unshakable, radiant with my glory. So don't curse the fire that made you shine. Don't despise the journey that built your faith. You didn't come this far to quit now. My child, trust me when I say, what you lost is not greater than what's coming. The tears you've cried have watered seeds you didn't even know you planted. You thought it was over, but it was only the beginning. I'm turning your mourning into dancing, your ashes into beauty, your confusion into clarity. What felt like rejection was redirection. What felt like failure was formation. You were never losing, you were learning. And now the tables are turning in your favor. I'm not just restoring what was lost, I'm multiplying it. The opportunities you thought you missed are returning with interest. The love you thought you'd never find is being prepared with divine precision. The dreams you buried are coming back to life, stronger than before. But this time, you'll walk in peace. You'll move without fear. You'll stand with confidence because you'll know it wasn't your strength that got you here. It was my grace. Stop questioning whether you're worthy of what's next. I wouldn't have chosen you if you weren't ready. I wouldn't have led you here if I didn't have something greater ahead. The calling on your life is not random, it's intentional. You've been set apart for something sacred. And yes, that means you can't move like everyone else. You can't settle like everyone else. You can't live by sight. You must live by faith. Because I've placed something holy inside you, something that the world can't take and the enemy can't touch. There will be people who don't understand what I'm doing in your life. That's okay. They don't need to understand. They weren't meant to. You're not called to prove your purpose. You're called to walk in it. You're not here to explain your faith. You're here to demonstrate it. Let your fruit speak. Let your peace speak. Let your consistency speak. Those who once doubted you will soon say, surely God was with them. If you feel that truth in your heart, comment 777 right now. Let it be your public declaration that you trust me with your soul. Because I'm taking you somewhere new, a place of abundance, of healing, of divine alignment. I'm bringing you into rooms you didn't apply for, giving you favor you didn't earn, and blessing you in ways you didn't expect. Your name is being mentioned in places your feet haven't yet walked. Doors are being unlocked right now because your faith is the key. You've been walking through a season that felt like isolation, but it was preparation. I had to separate you to elevate you. You couldn't hear my voice with all that noise around you. You couldn't see my plan with all those distractions clouding your vision. So I pulled you aside, not to punish you, but to position you. I had to strip away the things that were never meant to define you, so you could rediscover who you really are in me. Alone doesn't mean abandoned. Hidden doesn't mean forgotten. You were in incubation, not isolation. You've been asking me, when will I see the fruit? When will I see the breakthrough? And I'm saying to you, now. The time is now. The waiting wasn't wasted. It was working. The soil of your soul has been tilled, and the harvest is ready. You've prayed, you've trusted, You've endured. Now, I'm releasing the manifestation of every seed you planted in faith. It's not coming. It's here. You're standing in the doorway of fulfillment, and all you need to do is step through. Hit that like button right now if you believe this is your moment. Because your agreement is activation. Heaven responds to faith, not fear. When you choose to believe, you give me permission to move in ways that defy logic. I'm not limited by your resources, your location, or your past. I am the God who turns impossibilities into testimonies. I am the God who parts seas and stills storms. I am the same yesterday, today, and forever. And I'm moving for you right now. You've been worried about finances, about how to make ends meet, about how to provide. But remember, I'm your source, not your paycheck. I'm your provider, not the economy. I own the cattle on 1,000 hills. Lack does not exist in my kingdom. I'm releasing provision that will surprise you, unexpected opportunities, divine ideas, favor that opens new streams of income. Financial freedom is not a dream, it's a promise. But it begins when you release fear and trust me fully. Money flows where peace resides, and peace flows where faith abides. You've been faithful when no one saw it. You've given when you didn't have much. You've loved when others hurt you. You've forgiven when it cost you. And now, I'm rewarding your faithfulness. I'm opening the windows of heaven and pouring out blessings so great there will not be room enough to contain them. You'll lend and not borrow. You'll lead and not follow. You'll be the head and not the tail. Because I'm positioning you to be a vessel of my abundance, a channel of my goodness, a reflection of my glory. But listen, don't chase the blessing. Chase the blesser. When you put me first, everything else aligns. When you trust me with your soul, I take care of the rest. Seek me, not what I can give you, because when you have me, you already have everything. Peace, purpose, provision, power. You've been asking for healing, and I'm saying, it's happening. I'm touching places medicine can't reach. I'm healing the wounds that no one sees, the trauma, the heartbreak, the anxiety. It's leaving you. My spirit is washing over you right now, restoring your strength, renewing your mind, reviving your heart. You don't have to carry the pain anymore. Let it go. Forgive them. Forgive yourself. Release the guilt, the shame, the regret. You can't walk into your future holding on to the past. The moment you forgive, you make room for freedom. Stop everything and listen. There's power in your forgiveness. There's power in your surrender. You've been bound by what happened, but I'm breaking those chains tonight. You are not what they did to you. You are not what they said about you. You are not the mistakes you've made. You are who I say you are. Redeemed, restored, renewed. The world may label you by your past, but I define you by your purpose. Comment 777 if you receive that. Because the moment you declare it, you're stepping into your new identity. You're not a victim, you're victorious. You're not broken, you're becoming whole. You're not forgotten, you're favored. I'm calling you higher, calling you deeper, calling you to walk in the fullness of who I created you to be. You've been praying for a sign that it's safe to move forward, and this is it. Move, take the step, start the business, write the book, rebuild the relationship, apply for the job, launch the vision. I've already gone ahead of you and prepared the way. Don't wait for perfect conditions. Faith thrives in uncertainty. The miracle happens in motion, not hesitation. You've been waiting for confirmation, but faith itself is confirmation. If this resonates, hit that subscribe button and join this family of faith, because what I'm building isn't just for you. It's for generations after you. Your obedience now creates blessings that will ripple through your bloodline. The curse stops with you. The struggle ends with you. The story changes with you. You're breaking generational patterns and establishing a legacy of faith, abundance, and purpose. You don't see the full picture yet, but you will. The pieces are falling into place. Every delay was divine. Every setback was set up. Every detour was direction. Soon, you'll look back and realize, I never left you. I was guiding you through every storm, holding you through every tear, carrying you through every season. Trust me, my child. I'm not just restoring what was lost. I'm resurrecting what was dead. Stop worrying about timing. My timing is not late. It's perfect. If it hasn't happened yet, it's because I'm still preparing the people, the place, and the purpose. What's meant for you won't miss you. What's aligned with you can't be taken from you. Rest in that truth. Trust in my plan. I've never failed you, and I'm not starting now. Stay with me, because I'm not done speaking. The next chapter of your story is already being written in heaven, and it's more beautiful than anything you could imagine. The winds are shifting. Can you feel it? The atmosphere around you is changing, and though it may look like chaos, it's divine construction. I'm rearranging things in your life to align with your purpose. What once made sense may no longer fit, and that's okay. Growth requires discomfort. Transformation requires transition. I'm removing what no longer serves your destiny, even if it hurts. Because what I'm building in you is too sacred to be surrounded by what's temporary. You've been holding on to familiar places because they feel safe, but safety isn't always sanctified. I'm calling you out of comfort zones into calling zones. The unknown you fear is the place I'm already waiting. You don't need to have it all figured out. You just need to trust that I do. Every step you take in faith opens the next. Don't let uncertainty paralyze you. The greatest miracles happen in motion, not hesitation. There are people I've assigned to your journey, and they will appear in divine timing. Stop chasing what I've already chosen. The right people will recognize your spirit, not just your talent. They will speak life into your dreams, not doubt into your faith. I'm removing connections that drain you, conversations that discourage you, and circles that keep you small. Because where you're going, not everyone can come. Elevation demands separation, and though loneliness may visit, it's not permanent, it's purpose. You've prayed for strength, and I'm answering that prayer through endurance. I'm not making life easier, I'm making you stronger. The giants you face now are proof that you've stepped into your promised land. Giants don't appear in barren places. They appear where there's destiny to possess. Don't run from the fight. It's a sign you're in the right place. I'm with you in the battle. You won't need to strive. Just stand. Stand firm in faith, and you'll see walls fall, chains break, and victory unfold before your eyes. You've been asking, why do I keep facing the same lessons? Because you keep trying to escape what I'm asking you to embrace. Some storms don't come to destroy you, they come to direct you. The resistance you feel isn't punishment, it's positioning. Every obstacle is an opportunity to grow. Every test is training for your next level. You're learning endurance, humility, discernment. You're being shaped into someone who can carry the weight of destiny without crumbling under it. My child, the world has tried to convince you that you need to perform to be loved. But my love isn't earned, it's given. You don't have to strive to keep my favor. You already have it. Stop measuring your worth by your productivity, your popularity, or your perfection. You're valuable because you're mine. Even in your weakness, you're loved. Even in your doubt, you're seen. Even in your mistakes, you're forgiven. My love doesn't fluctuate with your performance. It's anchored in my promise. If this touches your heart, comment 777 right now. Let it be your sign that you're accepting my love, not questioning it. Because when you finally receive my love fully, fear loses its grip, shame loses its voice, and peace takes its place. You'll stop running from me and start resting in me. You'll stop trying to fix what only I can heal. You'll stop striving to prove yourself and start living in the truth that you're already approved. You've been waiting for an open door, but I'm telling you, you are the door. My presence within you opens paths that don't exist yet. You carry favor that creates opportunity where none existed before. Don't wait for external validation when I've already given you divine authorization. Speak life into your situation. Declare victory before you see it. Your words have power. The atmosphere responds to your faith. Stop speaking what you fear and start speaking what I've promised. Your voice carries authority in the spirit realm. When you pray, heaven listens. When you worship, strongholds break. When you declare my truth, darkness trembles. You don't have to shout to be heard. Your faith speaks louder than your fear. Remember who you are, a child of the Most High, seated in heavenly places, clothed in righteousness, surrounded by angels. You're not weak. You're weaponized with faith. I've seen the times you've wanted to quit, the days you said, God, I can't do this anymore. And yet here you are, still standing, still believing, still fighting. That's not by accident, that's grace. My strength has been carrying you when your strength ran out. You thought you survived by luck, but it was me keeping you alive, keeping you sane, keeping you stable when everything around you shook. The enemy tried to take your mind, but I restored your peace. He tried to silence your worship, but I gave you a new song. He tried to blind you with pain, but I opened your eyes to purpose. You've come too far to let him win now. Lift your head, my child. You're not defeated, you're being refined. What you thought would break you is building you. What the enemy meant for harm, I'm turning into healing. Stop carrying guilt for seasons you didn't understand. You made choices based on what you knew at the time, and I've already covered them with grace. Learn from them, but don't live in them. Regret chains the soul, but repentance frees it. You've already been forgiven. Stop revisiting the past I've already redeemed. The only reason to look back is to remember how far I've brought you. You've been afraid to dream again because disappointment hurt you, but I'm resurrecting your ability to hope. The same God who started your story will finish it with glory. I'm reigniting dreams you thought were too late. You'll dream again, believe again, build again, love again. Your heart will not always ache like this. The healing that's coming will make you forget the pain. The joy ahead will outweigh the sorrow behind. If this word feels like confirmation, hit that like button right now. It's not just about algorithms, it's about agreement. Every click is an echo of faith saying, yes, I receive this. Because this message is more than words. It's a transaction between heaven and your heart. You've been trying to understand my plan, but understanding isn't required. Trust is. You want clarity, but I'm teaching you confidence. If you had all the answers, you wouldn't need faith. Faith is believing when you can't see, walking when you don't know where the path leads, trusting when everything in you wants to control. I don't need you to figure it out. I need you to follow, step by step, day by day, moment by moment. I'm not asking you for perfection. I'm asking for presence. I don't need your performance. I desire your partnership. Invite me into your daily life, not just your desperate moments. I want to walk with you through the ordinary as much as the miraculous. Talk to me on your commute. Whisper to me when you wake. Thank me when you eat. I'm not a distant deity. I'm your closest friend. I don't just want your worship on Sunday. I want your trust on Monday. There's a peace I've been trying to give you, but you've been too busy worrying to receive it. Slow down. Be still. Stop rehearsing what could go wrong and start resting in what's already right. You're still breathing. You're still chosen. You're still covered. You're still loved. That's proof I'm not done with you. You've been walking through a valley, but valleys aren't forever. They lead to mountaintops. You're closer than you think. Every tear has been watering your promise. Every prayer has been building your future. Every step has been taking you closer to the miracle. You'll look back soon and realize that what once hurt now helps. What once scared now strengthens. What once broke you now blesses. Comment 725. If you're ready to step into this new season of divine momentum, because it's not just change, it's acceleration. Things are about to move faster than you expect. Doors that were locked are opening suddenly. Opportunities you didn't apply for are finding you. People who overlooked you will soon honor you. The delay is over. The season of waiting is turning into a season of winning. You may not see it yet, but heaven has already released it. The answer is in transit. The miracle is in motion. The manifestation is in progress. Don't cancel it with doubt. Don't block it with fear. Keep your faith alive. Speak life into what looks lifeless. Praise me before it arrives, because gratitude is a magnet for miracles. Stop everything and hear me clearly. You're stepping into a season where your faith will be your passport. The places I'm taking you can't be accessed through connections or credentials. They're accessed through belief. When others wonder how you got there, you'll say, God did it. And that testimony will draw others to faith. Stay anchored, my child. Don't let the world's chaos dictate your peace. Don't let the headlines shake your hope. My promises don't expire because of circumstances. I'm still God when the world trembles. I'm still good when everything else breaks. I see how the noise of the world tries to drown out my whisper. The endless opinions, the pressure to perform, the distractions that pull you from my peace. They are designed to make you forget who you are. But you were never meant to blend in. You were meant to stand out. The light I placed within you was not meant to flicker in fear, but to shine boldly in faith. You are a city on a hill, a voice of hope in a weary world. Stop dimming your brilliance to make others comfortable. I didn't create you to be hidden. I created you to illuminate. You keep wondering if your small acts of kindness matter, if your faithfulness in unseen places has any impact. It does. Every time you love when it's hard, you reflect me. Every time you forgive when it hurts, you expand heaven's influence on earth. Every time you choose joy when circumstances say otherwise, you shift atmospheres. You're not insignificant. You're a divine agent of change, a carrier of light in a world desperate for truth. You've asked me, why does it feel like I'm being stretched? Because I'm enlarging your capacity. What I'm bringing into your life requires a stronger foundation. You can't carry future blessings with yesterday's strength. That's why I've allowed pressure. It's building resilience. The expansion you're feeling isn't breaking you, it's preparing you. The discomfort you feel isn't punishment, it's growth. Just as the seed must split before it sprouts, so must you release your old self to walk in new purpose. There are seasons of silence where it seems like I'm not speaking, but even my silence has meaning. Silence is not absence, it's strategy. I've been quiet because I'm shifting things you can't yet see. I'm aligning pieces, moving hearts, orchestrating timing. Trust the process, even when you can't trace my hand. Faith isn't about understanding every detail. It's about resting in my character. You can't always see the artist while the masterpiece is being painted, but when the time is right, I reveal the full picture. You've been asking for wisdom, and I'm giving it to you through experience. Wisdom is not just knowledge, it's perspective. It's the ability to see through heaven's eyes. When you stop asking, why me? And start asking, what are you teaching me? Everything changes. I'm teaching you discernment, how to recognize truth in a world full of noise, how to hear my voice amid chaos. The more you listen, the clearer I become. If this resonates with your spirit, comment 7 right now. Let it mark the moment you decided to listen with your soul, not just your ears. Because what I'm whispering now carries weight. It's not just information, it's transformation. You've been praying for peace in your mind, and I'm giving you authority over every anxious thought. The battle isn't outside you, it's within you. The enemy attacks your thoughts because he fears your focus. But you are not your fears. You are your faith. When anxiety tries to rise, speak my name. When doubt creeps in, declare my promises. My word is your weapon. My presence is your refuge. Don't fight the storm, speak to it. You carry my authority, and even the winds obey those who walk in faith. You've been searching for meaning in the pain, and here's the truth. Your pain has purpose. Nothing you've been through will be wasted. Every scar carries a story of survival. Every setback carries a seed of strength. What hurt you is what I'll use to heal others. The empathy you've gained through suffering is the ministry you'll carry. You'll speak to those who hurt like you once did, and your words will bring them hope. What the enemy meant to destroy you is becoming your greatest testimony. Stop fearing change. Change is not loss. It's life in motion. Even creation itself testifies of transformation. The caterpillar becomes the butterfly, the seed becomes the tree, the night turns into morning. Why would your story be any different? I'm not ending your story. I'm evolving it. What you call uncertainty, I call unfolding. What you call chaos, I call creation. I'm not dismantling your life. I'm redesigning it for greater glory. You've been holding on to the idea of control, but control is a counterfeit of trust. You can't hold on to fear and faith at the same time. Choose one. When you release control, you create space for miracles. You can't receive new blessings with clenched fists. Open your hands. Surrender the outcome. Let me lead, even when it's not the path you would have chosen, because the path I choose always leads to peace. Stop seeking validation from those who don't see your value. Their inability to recognize your worth doesn't diminish it. You don't need approval when you already have anointing. I've chosen you, appointed you, and equipped you. The world didn't call you, so the world can't cancel you. Their rejection is my redirection. Every no they gave you pushed you closer to my yes. If you've ever doubted that you matter, remember this. I thought of you before time began. I wrote your name in eternity before you were born. I placed you in this generation for a reason. There are lives attached to your obedience, destinies connected to your courage. You may not see it now, but you're part of something far greater than yourself. You're a piece of heaven's plan manifesting on earth. You've been walking through doors that led to disappointment, but I'm about to open one that leads to destiny. This door won't require you to force it. It will open effortlessly because it's ordained. The opportunity coming won't drain you. It will align with you. You won't have to chase it. It will recognize you. When I open it, walk boldly through, knowing it's been waiting for you all along. The time of wandering is ending. You've been circling the same mountains, fighting the same battles, repeating the same lessons, but now I'm shifting your direction. The cycle breaks here. The pattern ends now. You're stepping into new territory, and this time you'll occupy what you once only dreamed of. The prayers you whispered in private are about to become testimonies in public. If this speaks to your heart, hit that like button right now. Let it be your act of faith, your way of saying, I believe, I receive, I'm ready. Because your readiness is the signal heaven's been waiting for. The moment you believe, the moment you act in faith, things start to move. You've been fighting battles in silence, but I'm sending you help. Angels have been dispatched to guard your path. You're not walking alone. There are unseen hands lifting you when you fall, unseen forces fighting for you when you're tired. Every prayer you've prayed has been collected. None of them are wasted. The answers are closer than you think. The people who walked away weren't a loss. They were a lesson. I removed them because their presence would have polluted your promise. I had to protect your purpose from those who didn't see your potential. Don't mourn closed doors. Celebrate divine protection. Not everyone who started with you was meant to finish with you. Some were seasonal. You are eternal. There's a calling over your life that cannot be cancelled by mistakes. The enemy wants you to believe your past disqualifies you, but I say it prepares you. The same hands that were once wounded are the ones I'll use to heal others. Your greatest pain will birth your greatest power. The things that broke you will become the platform from which you bless others. You've asked me for clarity about your next step, and here it is. Move forward. Don't wait for everything to be perfect. Start with what you have. I can multiply what you surrender, not what you hide. I didn't ask for perfection, I asked for progress. Faith doesn't wait for conditions to change, it changes them. The moment you move, I move with you. Stop fearing failure. Failure isn't final when I'm in the story. Every fall is a step forward in disguise. Every mistake teaches you resilience, humility, and grace. You don't need to start over. You need to start again, with wisdom, with faith, with courage. The same ground you fell on will become the foundation for your comeback. You've carried burdens too heavy for too long. The expectations of others, the pressure to always be strong, the silent pain that no one knows. You can lay it down now. You were never meant to carry it all. My shoulders are stronger. My grace is sufficient. My rest is your refuge. Stop striving. Start surrendering. Stop worrying. Start worshiping. I'll handle what you hand over. Comment 777 if you feel this in your spirit right now. Because something is shifting, not just around you, but within you. Fear is losing its grip. Hope is rising. Faith is igniting. You're remembering who you are, whose you are, and why you're here. You are never forgotten. You are being prepared for this very moment. You're entering a season where the things that once confused you will start making sense. The prayers that once seemed unanswered will reveal their timing. The tears that once felt wasted will show their worth. Everything is converging into divine order. You're about to see beauty rise from the ashes, order from chaos, purpose from pain. Stay faithful, stay expectant, stay surrendered. The story isn't done. It's unfolding beautifully, exactly as I've written it. There's a stillness coming to your spirit, one you haven't felt in a long time. It's not the absence of noise, it's the presence of peace. The storm hasn't stopped, but you're learning how to rest in the middle of it. That's maturity. That's growth. You're no longer controlled by chaos. You're anchored in trust. You don't need everything around you to calm down before you feel calm within. I'm teaching you how to carry peace wherever you go, how to walk through fire without being burned, how to face uncertainty without fear. This is the peace that surpasses understanding, the kind the world can't give and can't take away. You've been waiting for others to understand you, to see your heart, to validate your intentions, but I'm teaching you to find contentment in my approval alone. People may misjudge you, they may mislabel you, but they don't define you. I do. You're not here to meet their expectations. You're here to fulfill my purpose. Don't let misunderstanding make you doubt your mission. Even my son was misunderstood, yet he stayed obedient. You're walking a similar path of purpose, and obedience will speak louder than explanation ever could. I've placed creativity within you that's been sleeping, waiting for this very season to awaken. You've been thinking too small, but I'm expanding your vision. The ideas you've dismissed as impossible are the very ones I want you to pursue. Don't bury what I've breathed life into. That spark in your soul, the one that never truly went out, is about to ignite again. I'm releasing divine inspiration that will not only bless you, but bless generations after you. Write the vision, speak it, build it. Don't wait for support. Provision follows purpose. You've been trying to heal by forgetting, but healing doesn't come from denial. It comes from confrontation. You must face what hurt you so I can free you from it. The memories that once triggered pain will soon become reminders of my power. You won't flinch when you think about it anymore. You'll smile, knowing you survived what was meant to destroy you. The trauma you carried isn't your identity, it's your testimony. The enemy tried to use it to break you, but I'm using it to bless you. Stop apologizing for your growth. Not everyone will understand your transformation, and that's fine. Some people only knew the version of you that existed in their comfort zone. They won't recognize who you're becoming because they were never meant to walk with the evolved you. Don't shrink to fit where you've outgrown. You're not arrogant. You're ascending. You're not distant. You're developing. You're not changing for attention. You're changing for alignment. Let go of their opinions and hold on to my promises. You've been walking through a transition where old dreams fade and new ones form. This in-between season is sacred. Don't rush it. I'm reshaping your desires to match your destiny. What you used to crave no longer satisfies you because I'm calling you higher. I'm pulling you out of temporary pursuits into eternal impact. You're being rewired from survival to significance. This restlessness you feel is not frustration, it's transformation. If this is speaking to your soul, comment 777 right now. Let it be your declaration that you're ready for what's next. Heaven moves when faith is spoken. Every time you agree with my word, the spiritual realm responds. Angels go to work, obstacles start to shift, and destiny accelerates. I see the weight you carry, the unspoken responsibilities, the silent exhaustion. You keep showing up for everyone else while quietly wondering who's showing up for you. But I'm here. I'm your rest. I'm your replenishment. You can stop pretending to be strong all the time. You don't have to keep it together for everyone. Let me hold you. You're not weak for needing rest. You're wise for recognizing it. Even the sun sets to rise again stronger. You're not burning out. You're being renewed. You've been praying for confirmation, and this is it. The door you've been afraid to walk through, it's yours. The opportunity that seems too big, that's your next assignment. Stop doubting whether you're qualified. I don't call the qualified. I qualify the called. What you see as weakness, I see as the perfect space for my strength. What you think disqualifies you is the very thing that makes you relatable, powerful, chosen. You're stepping into something greater than your resume, your connections, or your experience. This is divine promotion, not human permission. The people you've been praying for, your family, your friends, the ones who seem far from me, I'm working in their hearts. Don't lose hope because of what you see. Seeds take time to sprout. What looks dormant isn't dead. It's developing. Keep praying, keep believing, keep standing. I'm not only changing their situation, I'm changing their spirit. The same grace that found you will find them. The same mercy that lifted you will lift them. The story isn't over. Redemption is already in motion. You've been wondering why I keep asking you to forgive again and again. It's not because I want you to be weak. It's because forgiveness frees you from the poison of the past. Bitterness binds your soul, but forgiveness unlocks your future. Every time you forgive, you heal. Every time you let go, you grow. You're not excusing the pain, you're exchanging it for peace. The person you free the most when you forgive isn't them, it's you. You've been faithful in private, and I'm about to reward you in public. The things you did when no one saw, the prayers you prayed when no one cared, the seeds you sowed in tears, they've all been recorded. Heaven keeps perfect accounts. You've been planting faithfully, and now harvest is near. The waiting was never in vain. The season of reaping is approaching, and it will overflow. What once took effort will soon feel effortless because grace multiplies where faith persists. Stop fearing what you can't control. Fear feeds on uncertainty, but faith thrives in surrender. You don't need to know how everything will work out. You just need to know that I will. The same power that holds galaxies in place holds your life together. I've already gone before you. The outcome is secure because I'm the author. What feels like chaos is choreography. Every delay, every detour, every disappointment, it's all dancing to the rhythm of my purpose. If this truth stirs something inside you, hit that like button right now. Let this moment of faith echo beyond this screen. You're not just watching, you're participating in a divine move. You're aligning with heaven's frequency. You've been praying for open doors, but I'm also opening eyes. What good is a new opportunity if you can't recognize it? I'm sharpening your discernment so you can see what's from me and what's a distraction. Not every good thing is a God thing. Some doors look open but lead to confusion. Others look closed but hide destiny behind them. Don't move by sight, move by peace. My peace will always point to my plan. The world will try to pull you into its pace. Faster, louder, busier. But I'm calling you to a different rhythm. Stillness is your strategy. When you rest in me, I restore clarity. When you rush ahead, you lose direction. Slow down enough to hear my whispers between your thoughts. Some of your greatest answers will come not from striving, but from silence. You've been waiting for others to cheer for you, but I've been teaching you how to cheer for yourself. You don't need applause to affirm your assignment. Your consistency is proof of your calling. Keep showing up even when it feels unnoticed. The unseen seasons are the proving ground of purpose. What's done in secret will always be rewarded in the open. I'm breathing new courage into your heart. The things that once intimidated you will soon inspire you. You're not fragile, you're fortified. You've survived too much to be scared now. The same God who brought you through the last battle will carry you through the next breakthrough. Every mountain in your way is about to become a monument of victory. Comment 777 if you can feel that strength rising inside you. You're stepping into a season where you'll no longer question your worth. You'll walk in it. You'll no longer chase approval. You'll attract it. You'll no longer beg for peace. You'll embody it. Because you finally understand that trusting me with your soul means trusting the story I'm writing through you. Your best days aren't behind you. They're unfolding right before your eyes. Every sunrise is another reminder that I'm not finished. The same hands that painted the dawn are still shaping your destiny. Stay close, stay faithful, stay expectant. What's coming next will be worth every tear, every test, every waiting night. I see the quiet strength you've built while no one was watching. The world applauds loud victories, but I honor silent endurance. You kept walking when quitting felt easier. You kept believing when hope felt distant. You kept showing up, even when your heart was breaking. Those moments didn't go unnoticed. Every act of faith, every tear shed in silence, every prayer whispered in exhaustion, they've all been seen, heard, and recorded. Heaven moves for those who keep believing when there's no visible reason to. You've proven your faith, and now I'm proving my promise. You've been asking why certain things ended without explanation. Sometimes I end things to save you from what you can't see. You thought you lost opportunities, but you escaped traps. You thought people left you, but I was protecting you. You thought it was rejection, but it was redirection. I closed those doors not to punish you, but to prepare you for the ones that will never close. What's coming will bring peace, not pressure. It will flow naturally, not forcefully. You'll know it's me because it won't feel heavy. It'll feel holy. You've been holding on to timelines that no longer serve your destiny. The pressure to meet expectations, to have it all figured out by now. It's time to release it. My plan for you is not late, it's layered. Every stage has meaning. You're not behind, you're being built. When I take time, it's because I'm crafting something lasting. Fast success fades, divine establishment endures. Don't rush what I'm refining. The foundation I'm laying will sustain everything I'm about to place on top of it. You've been feeling a shift in your spirit, a sense that something new is beginning even if you can't define it yet. That's me stirring your soul. I'm preparing you for elevation. You're outgrowing old environments, old habits, old thinking. The discomfort you feel isn't a sign of failure. It's the signal of transition. The cocoon feels tight before the butterfly breaks free. Let the transformation happen. Don't resist the stretch. Embrace it. This is how wings are formed. There's favor assigned to your name that no one can steal. What I've written for you cannot be erased by envy, delay, or opposition. You don't have to compete. Your lane is protected. Stop worrying about who's ahead of you or what's working for others. Focus on faithfulness, not comparison. The race I set before you has no rival. What's meant for you will always find you because I'm the one sending it. If this resonates in your heart, comment 777 right now. Let that number be your yes, your agreement, your signal that you trust me beyond understanding. Because the moment you agree with my word, you activate its power over your life. Faith spoken is faith strengthened. You've been praying for clarity about your purpose, wondering if you're doing enough, being enough, living right. Listen, your purpose is not something you find, it's something you live. Every act of kindness, every choice to love, every step in faith is purpose unfolding. You don't need to chase significance, you are significant. You were created on purpose, with purpose, for purpose. Even your ordinary moments are sacred when you live them with intention. I'm using every part of your story, even the chapters you'd rather forget. Nothing is wasted in my hands. You've been feeling spiritually dry, like your prayers bounce off the ceiling. But droughts are not abandonment. They're preparation for rain. When the rain comes, it won't just refresh the surface. It will soak deep into your roots. I'm reviving your spirit. The fire that once burned dim is being rekindled. You'll feel passion again, purpose again, presence again. The dryness was necessary so you could recognize how deeply you need me. Now, you'll drink from living water that never runs out. Stop running from solitude. Silence isn't your enemy. It's my classroom. In stillness, I teach what noise can't. When you sit with me, you'll hear my voice clearer than ever before. I don't always shout through miracles. Sometimes I whisper through moments. That thought that brings sudden peace. That gentle urge to forgive. That unexplainable hope that returns after despair. That's me. I speak softly so you'll lean in closer. You've been asking for a miracle, but sometimes the miracle is you. You survived what others didn't. You got back up when others stayed down. You kept faith when everything told you not to. That resilience, that hope, that love, it's not ordinary. It's divine. You are walking evidence of my faithfulness. Your life itself is a testimony in motion. Don't downplay your progress because it doesn't look dramatic. Miracles often move in whispers before they shout. There's a boldness rising within you that the world can't explain. You're starting to speak differently, think differently, move differently. That's not pride, it's power. I'm giving you divine confidence, not in yourself, but in who I am within you. You'll walk into rooms and shift atmospheres. You'll speak and situations will change. You'll pray and mountains will move. This is what happens when you realize the same spirit that raised Christ from the dead lives inside you. If this stirs your soul, hit that like button right now. Let heaven see your faith in action. Every act of belief echoes through eternity. You're not just hearing words, you're participating in a moment of divine alignment. I'm rebuilding your foundation, not so you can return to who you were, but so you can rise into who you're becoming. The old you was built on survival. The new you will be built on surrender. You used to fight for control, but now you'll flourish through trust. You used to carry burdens, but now you'll walk in grace. I'm not restoring you to your former self. I'm revealing your higher self, the one designed from the beginning of time. The relationships in your life are being refined. Some will deepen, some will dissolve. Don't panic. Every connection serves a season. Some people are there to plant, others to prune. Both are necessary for growth. Don't chase after what I'm pruning. Let me handle the transitions. The ones meant to stay will find their way back. The ones not meant to will drift quietly away. Either way, you'll have peace. You've been asking why your prayers sometimes take so long to be answered. It's not because I'm ignoring you. It's because I'm answering in ways that build your faith, not just your comfort. Quick fixes don't create growth. Waiting teaches wisdom. Every delay is depositing strength, patience, and trust in you. When the blessing comes, you'll be mature enough to sustain it. You won't crumble under the weight of answered prayers because you'll have the roots to carry the fruit. Stop fearing tomorrow. I'm already there. The same God who guided your past and sustained your present is waiting in your future. You'll walk into rooms already prepared for you, conversations already softened, paths already cleared. You don't have to force your way forward. You just have to follow my lead. Each step of faith reveals the next one. I've ordered your steps, not your worries. Comment 777. If you feel peace rising as you hear this, that's not emotion, it's confirmation. It's your spirit responding to truth. You're aligning with heaven right now. Your trust is building bridges between where you are and where I'm taking you. There are blessings stored in places your obedience will unlock. Every time you choose faith over fear, a new door opens. Every time you act with integrity when no one's watching, favor finds you. Every time you speak life when negativity surrounds you, heaven takes notice. These small, consistent acts of faith are setting the stage for a breakthrough that will look sudden, but has been forming quietly for years. You've been feeling the tension between where you are and where you're called to be, and that's good. Tension means transformation. It's stretching your capacity, refining your focus, and preparing your spirit. Don't numb the discomfort. Use it as motivation. You're not being pulled apart. You're being pulled higher. The pressure you feel now will become the power you carry later. The time for hiding is over. I'm calling you out of the shadows into visibility. You were never meant to stay unnoticed. The gifts I placed inside you are ready to be revealed. Step forward boldly. Don't apologize for being chosen. You don't need to be perfect to be powerful. You don't need to be flawless to be faithful. You just need to be willing. When you move, I move through you. You've been playing small because the world convinced you humility meant hiding. But true humility isn't denying your light, it's recognizing its source. I am your source. Every talent, every idea, every ounce of creativity flowing through you, it all points back to me. You weren't meant to shrink, you were meant to shine. Your light doesn't steal from others, it sparks them. When you rise, others rise with you. The world doesn't need a quieter version of you. It needs the version that walks boldly in purpose, radiating truth and love wherever you go. You've been hesitant to speak up, afraid your voice won't be enough. But I didn't give you a voice to keep silent. There are people waiting for the words I've placed inside you. The encouragement you've been holding back could be the lifeline someone else needs. Don't underestimate your impact. Every word spoken in faith carries eternal weight. Every act of kindness, every message of hope, every prayer whispered in sincerity sends ripples through generations. You don't have to be loud to be powerful. You just have to be obedient. I know you've been looking at your life, comparing your chapter to someone else's story, wondering why their path seems easier. But their calling isn't yours. What I've written for you can't be measured by someone else's pace. Some destinies take time because they require depth. You're not delayed, you're being developed. You're not behind, you're being built for something bigger. Every quiet season, every hidden moment, every unseen act of obedience is building the character required for your calling. You've been walking through a season where faith feels like work, where trust feels heavy. But faith isn't about feeling, it's about choosing. You don't need to feel strong to be strong. You just need to keep showing up. I see the days you push forward through fatigue, the nights you keep praying when you can barely find words. That's faith. That's what moves mountains. You may not see the mountain move all at once, but every prayer, every tear, every act of trust is loosening its foundation. Keep going. You're closer than you think. There's a shift happening within you, a turning of your perspective. You're beginning to see that what once scared you now strengthens you. The situations that once broke you no longer hold power over you. That's growth. That's grace. The enemy tried to use those moments to destroy your confidence, but I've turned them into the soil of wisdom. You don't react like you used to because you've learned who you are. You've learned who I am. You're no longer a victim of circumstance. You're a vessel of victory. If you feel that truth stirring, comment 777 right now. Let this be the moment you declare that your past no longer defines your peace. Because your story isn't one of survival, it's one of revival. You're not just getting through this season, you're rising because of it. You've been looking for miracles around you, but I've placed miracles within you. The power that raised the dead, that healed the sick, that parted the sea, it lives in you. Stop asking for proof and start walking in power. You don't need to see the entire road. Just take the next step. Every step of faith draws heaven closer to earth. Every act of courage invites miracles to manifest. You are not powerless. You are prophetic. You carry my spirit, and where my spirit is, impossible doesn't exist. You've been asking me to change your circumstances, but I'm changing you first. Because when you change, everything around you shifts. When you rise, your environment responds. When you believe, the atmosphere bends. Stop waiting for things to get easier and start realizing that you're getting stronger. You're not waiting for the blessing, you're becoming the blessing. There are people connected to your obedience, destinies waiting on your yes. Every time you hesitate, something waits. But when you move, things align. When you act, heaven reacts. The courage you show today will echo into eternity. You're not just living your own story, you're shaping others' faith through yours. That's why your journey matters. That's why your pain had purpose. Because what I'm building through you will outlive you. You've been feeling a stirring to dream again. That's not random. It's me reviving your imagination. The dreams you buried under disappointment are not dead. They're dormant. They've been waiting for the right season, and that season is now. I'm breathing life into your visions, clarity into your ideas, momentum into your purpose. Don't second-guess yourself anymore. When you dream in alignment with me, your dreams become blueprints for destiny. Write them down, speak them aloud, move as if they're already happening, because in the spirit, they already are. You've been asking me to bring the right people into your life, and I'm answering that prayer. But I'm not just sending company, I'm sending covenant. I'm connecting you with those who share your heart, not just your habits. People who pray with you, not prey on you. People who see your soul, not your status. The next connections I send will multiply your peace, not drain your energy. You'll know them by their fruit, by how you feel when you're around them. Safe, seen, understood. That's how divine alignment feels. You've been faithful with little, and now I'm preparing to trust you with more. More responsibility, more influence, more impact. But remember, increase isn't just about blessing, it's about stewardship. The more I give you, the more I'll require of your heart. Stay humble, stay grounded, stay generous. What I give you isn't just for you, it's for those I'll bless through you. You're not a reservoir, you're a river. Let my blessings flow through you freely. The more you pour out, the more I'll pour in. If this resonates, hit that like button right now. Let your faith echo through action. You're not just receiving this word, you're responding to it, and your response is the beginning of transformation. You've been worrying about the future, afraid of what's next, but I hold the future in my hands. I've already gone ahead of you. I've prepared provision for your needs, protection for your steps, and peace for your heart. You don't have to predict what's coming. You just have to prepare by trusting. The same God who brought you this far will carry you the rest of the way. The next chapter will not repeat the pain of the last. You're walking into restoration, into redemption, into revelation. You've asked for signs that I'm near, and here they are. The thought that brought peace to your chaos, that was me. The opportunity that appeared out of nowhere, that was me. The strength that found you when you were at your weakest, that was me. I've never stopped speaking. You've just learned how to recognize my voice. Stop apologizing for being called. You were never meant to fit into spaces that fear authenticity. Your anointing makes others uncomfortable because it exposes what's sleeping in them. Don't hide your fire to make lukewarm hearts comfortable. You carry divine authority, and when you walk in it, darkness has to flee. You're not arrogant for knowing who you are. You're aware. You're awake. You're aligned. You've been wondering if the sacrifices were worth it. The prayers that felt unanswered, the tears that felt unseen, the obedience that cost you everything, it's all coming full circle. Nothing you surrendered was wasted. Every seed planted in faith will return multiplied. The promise didn't die, it was buried, and like a seed, it's rising now, breaking through the soil of your struggle into the sunlight of fulfillment. Comment 777. Right now, if you believe this is your confirmation, because it is. You're not listening to coincidence, you're listening to calling. The words you're hearing aren't random, they're revelation. I'm speaking to your soul, preparing your heart, awakening your destiny. You've been fighting battles no one sees, but I'm sending reinforcements. Angels are surrounding you. Protection is covering you. Grace is guiding you. The things that used to intimidate you will soon submit to you. You're not just surviving the storm, you're mastering it. You're learning how to command peace in the chaos, how to speak light into darkness, how to stand in victory before the battle even ends. You're not forgotten. You're not finished. You're not forsaken. You are chosen. You are protected. You are anointed. And you are walking into a season where everything you prayed for will begin to align. Divinely, powerfully, perfectly. Take a breath. Right here. Right now. Feel the air filling your lungs, the calm returning to your spirit. This isn't just another moment passing by. It's holy ground. You've made it here for a reason. Every second of this journey has been leading to this divine pause, this sacred encounter between heavens and your heart. What I'm about to tell you will settle what your soul has been searching for. My child, you've fought long enough to prove your worth. You've tried to carry the world, to fix what was broken, to make sense of what fell apart. You've spent nights questioning if I still hear you, if I still care, if I still have a plan. I do. I've always had one. Every unanswered prayer, every delay, every detour, it wasn't punishment, it was preparation. You weren't losing time, you were gaining wisdom. You weren't being abandoned, you were being anointed. The season you're walking into is not a repeat of your pain. It's a reward for your perseverance. You've sown in tears, but you're about to reap in joy. You've endured the pruning, but now the fruit is ready. Everything you've been waiting for is about to unfold, not because of luck or coincidence, but because you refused to quit. You kept believing, you kept trusting, you kept showing up when no one else did. That kind of faith never goes unnoticed in heaven. There are moments coming that will make you say, so this is what the waiting was for. You'll understand why certain doors never opened, why certain people had to leave, why certain prayers were answered with silence. You'll see how every heartbreak was building humility, every disappointment was creating depth, and every delay was aligning destiny. You'll realize that my no was never rejection, it was redirection towards something greater. I've seen how weary your soul has been, how often you've had to pour from an empty cup. But now, I'm refilling you. I'm restoring joy where sorrow lived too long. I'm reigniting fire where passion faded. I'm awakening dreams that seemed buried under years of waiting. You're not too late. You're not behind. You are perfectly positioned for a divine comeback that will make every tear worth it. Listen to me. There is no mistake big enough to cancel my mercy. There is no detour long enough to undo my plan. You cannot out-sin my grace or outrun my love. You're forgiven, fully and forever. Stop punishing yourself for what I've already covered. Stop replaying regrets that I've already redeemed. You've been set free, and freedom means letting go. Walk away from guilt. Walk away from shame. Walk into the light of grace. If you can feel that truth resonating deep within you, comment 777 right now. Let heaven see your agreement. Let faith echo in your soul. Because this is your moment, your confirmation that I've never left, that I've always been working, that I'm not done yet. There's a shift happening around you. You've felt it in your spirit, like something new is stirring but hasn't yet appeared. That's the sound of doors opening in the unseen. The atmosphere is changing in your favor. Opportunities are aligning. People are being positioned. Answers are being released. You may not see it yet, but heaven is in motion. Keep trusting the unseen hand that's moving everything into place. You've been walking through dark valleys, but darkness is only the prelude to dawn. The night cannot last forever. The sun is rising on your situation. The breakthrough is closer than you think. The same God who brought you out before will bring you out again, stronger, wiser, freer. You won't come out empty-handed. You'll come out with evidence of my glory. I'm not just changing your circumstances, I'm changing your story. The narrative of your life is being rewritten by grace. The labels that once defined you are being replaced with purpose. The pain that once controlled you is being transformed into power. You'll look back one day and say, only God could have done this. And you'll be right, because I'm doing what only I can do, turning ashes into beauty, mourning into dancing, fear into faith. Stop fearing the unknown. The unknown is where I do my best work. You don't need to know what's ahead. You just need to know who's leading you. My presence goes before you. My angels surround you. My spirit fills you. Every step you take is ordered. Every detour is directed. Every delay is divine. When you walk with me, even the wrong turns lead to right destinations. You've been asking for peace, and here it is. Not as the world gives, but as I give. It's the kind of peace that quiets storms without removing them. It's the kind of peace that anchors your soul even when waves rise. It's the peace that whispers, I've got this, when the world shouts, you're losing. Hold on to that peace. Guard it. Let it be your compass when chaos tries to call your name. You're stepping into a season where doors will open easily, where opportunities will align naturally, where blessings will flow effortlessly. It won't be because of striving, it'll be because of surrender. You've learned how to fight. Now I'm teaching you how to flow. You don't have to chase what's divinely yours. What's meant for you will recognize your spirit and find its way home. I know there were times you felt unworthy of love, too broken to be chosen, but you've never been a burden. You've always been beloved. You've never been forgotten. You've always been favored. Even when you felt unseen, heaven was watching. Even when you felt unheard, I was listening. Even when you thought you were walking alone, I was carrying you. If you've ever doubted your value, let this moment erase that lie. You are not random. You are not replaceable. You are handpicked, heaven-crafted, fearfully and wonderfully made. You were created to shine, to lead, to love, to bring light into dark places. You are the evidence of my goodness on earth. Hit that like button right now if you know you're claiming this word for yourself. This is your public act of faith, your way of saying, I receive it. Because faith without action is incomplete, and your action, your belief, sets miracles in motion. You've been through seasons of breaking, but now comes the building. You've been through pruning, but now comes producing. You've been through waiting, but now comes walking into fulfillment. You're stepping into a time of acceleration where everything that was delayed begins to align. The promises that felt distant are about to knock on your door. I'm preparing tables in front of those who doubted you. I'm restoring the opportunities that seemed lost. I'm releasing provision from unexpected places. The same hands that once lacked will soon overflow. The same heart that once ached will soon rejoice. The same voice that once cried for help will soon declare victory. My child, the storm didn't break you. It built you. The fire didn't consume you. It purified you. The pain didn't end you. It empowered you. You're not a victim of your story. You're the victor through it. Every scar is a sign that you survived, that you grew, that you overcame. And now, I am taking you from surviving to thriving, from brokenness to brilliance, from confusion to clarity. I'm sending fresh wind into your sails. Where you once drifted, you'll now soar. Where you once wandered, you'll now walk with purpose. The fog is lifting, the path is clearing, and the destination is in sight. Don't let fear slow you down now. You've been equipped for this. You've been prepared for this. You've been chosen for this. There's a wave of divine favor about to cover you. Unexplainable, undeniable, unstoppable favor. You'll see things align effortlessly, prayers answered suddenly, and blessings flow continuously. But remember, it's not just for you, it's through you. I'm blessing you so you can be a blessing. I'm healing you so you can heal others. I'm prospering you so you can provide for those I'll send your way. Your story will inspire others to believe again. They'll look at your life and see proof that faith works, that grace redeems, that love restores. You won't have to explain it. Your transformation will testify for you. The same mouth that once spoke worry will now speak wisdom. The same heart that once feared will now overflow with faith. You've been chosen to be a carrier of light in a world consumed by shadows. So shine even when it feels dark. Love even when it's not returned. Forgive even when it's not deserved. That's how heaven touches earth, through you. Every act of love, every word of encouragement, every moment of kindness is a spark that pushes back darkness. Stop waiting for a perfect life to live with joy. Joy isn't a destination, it's a decision. Choose it now. Choose peace before the storm ends. Choose gratitude before the blessing comes. Choose faith before the breakthrough appears. Because when you do, you shift the atmosphere around you. You attract what you align with. If this message feels like it's speaking directly to your soul, comment 777 one last time. Let that number echo across heaven as a declaration. I trust you, God, with my soul. Because this is more than words. It's a covenant. I'm not just calling you to believe, I'm calling you to become. You are walking into a new era of abundance, of divine order, of unshakable faith. The waiting is over. The season has changed. The story is turning. And the next chapters will not be written in pain. They'll be written in purpose. Every line of your life is being rewritten by my hand. You'll look back and see the fingerprints of grace all over your story. So rise, my beloved. Lift your head. Straighten your shoulders. You've carried enough sorrow. You've cried enough tears. Now walk into the light that's waiting for you. The chains are broken. The past is finished. The promise is alive. Trust me with your soul, and I'll give you everything your heart has ever needed. Peace, purpose, love, and everlasting joy. This is your confirmation. This is your renewal. This is your rebirth. Stop everything and feel it. This is heaven touching earth. This is faith meeting fulfillment. This is God speaking directly to you. If this word has spoken life into you, like this video and subscribe right now. Join this family of faith, because we're walking into miracles together. Your season of breakthrough begins here. Your moment is now, and your soul, safe in my hands, will never be the same again.